Hey guys, I'm Nick, and yes, before you freak out, there is bacon on these cupcakes. For those of you who haven't tried candy bacon, which is what I'm going to show you how to make in this episode, it's delicious. So if you like sweet and salty things, you're going to love candy bacon. And if you're American, you probably already know what candy bacon is if you haven't tried it already. Now, that's what I'm using on these cupcakes, but I'm also going to be using a maple buttercream frosting, maple vanilla cupcake. It's got a Nutella center, which goes really well with this cupcake. And there's a bit of a surprise at the end. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but watch what I do at the end of this episode. It's really cool. Now, the machine I used to make this, I'm not going to show you how to use the machine. I'll tell you what it is at the end. But let's just get into it. I'll tell you about that bit at the end when this finishes. Okay guys, once again, I'm not going to go through the ingredients at the start of the episode. A lot of you liked me not doing that in the last episode. We're going to start off by making our maple bacon. So pop your bacon strips on some baking paper on a baking tray. You're going to put some brown sugar on top, and you're going to bake these for about 20 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius until they're really golden and syrupy. Then you're going to let them cool down completely before you attempt touching them or eating them. Otherwise, you'll burn the crap out of your tongue. And I speak from experience. Now, once they've completely cooled down, you're just going to slice them up into just basically chop them up. Moving on to our cupcakes, we're going to pop our flour, sugar, baking powder and salt into a mixer. Now, if you don't have a mixer, you can just do this with a sifter. Then we're going to add our softened butter and mix that until it reaches a crumbly sand-like texture. While that's mixing, you're going to add your milk to a large jug along with your maple syrup, oil, eggs, vanilla extract, yogurt, and whisk those up. You're going to add your cinnamon powder into your dry ingredients. Then you're going to add your wet ingredients in a slow and steady stream. Once you have them all in there, you can stop your mixer and scrape down the bowl, just to make sure you have the bits at the bottom mixed in properly. Add half of your bacon and then mix for a final 20 seconds. Line your cupcake tin with some cupcake liners, fill them up about 3/4 of the way, bake them for about 25 minutes. Once they're baked, transfer them to a cooling rack. I've got some buttercream frosting here. I'm going to add some maple syrup to that, and we're going to mix it in until it's well combined. You can find the recipe for that frosting on my website. Our cupcakes baked beautifully. We're going to core the center, and I decided some Nutella would be nice in the center of these, and it tastes phenomenal, guys. But you can pretty much put whatever you want in the center of these. We're going to frost our cupcakes using a 1M tip. Put some of those bacon bits on top. Now, this is the surprise part, guys. I am smoking these cupcakes, and let me tell you, this tastes incredible. And I've never had smoked cupcakes before. Now, I used a little smoke machine. I'm going to talk about it in a sec. But basically, you want to get a dome, fill it up with some smoke, let it sit there for about 10 seconds. Now, the longer you let it sit, the stronger the taste will be of the smoke. And no, this is not dangerous for you, and no, it will not melt the cupcake because it's cold smoke. And guys, that is pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my smoky maple bacon cupcakes. I just want to give a quick shout out to a friend of mine who had this idea. His name is Troy. We were shopping and we saw these really cool glass domes, which is what I used in the episode. And he said, wouldn't it be cool if you could do like a smoked cupcake? And so we had a little chat about it, and this was his idea, so I want to give him the credit for it. Guys, it is so delicious. Now, I've never done this before, but I researched online how I can smoke the cupcake. And so I use this smoke machine, and it's about $100. You can just do a simple Google search. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to use the smoke machine because every manufacturer is going to have like different instructions, but they're very simple. If you're little or you're not supposed to play with fire, then get an adult to help you with this because there is fire involved. So you don't want to burn your parents' kitchen down. I think that's pretty much all I need to say on the smoke machine. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Also, you're going to find the recipe on my website, thescranline.com. That's where all of my recipes live. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I've got 2 videos over there for you guys to watch, so click on that for more deliciousness. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode of The Scran Line.